Good morning, students. Today the date is July 4 and the day is Saturday. Today we are going to continue with the next topic of aptitude under quantitative aptitude. Chapter number 23. Chapter number 23 is sum of squares of first and natural numbers. In this topic you will be given the sequence like this: sum of the squares of first and natural numbers, that is square of 1, square of 2, square of 3 plus square of n. The sum of the squares of first and natural numbers is equal to n into n plus 1 to n plus 1 divided by 6. This is the formula to find out the sum of the unnatural numbers. It will be starting from 1. Now the questions are given to us are: question number 1 is square of 1, square of 2 plus square of 3 plus square of 4 plus up to so on plus square of 20. If you will compare this question with this formula, you can see that instead of n, here 20 is written. It means from this we can conclude that the value of n is equal to 20. So wherever n is there, we will put the value of n. Now you can see the boxes are, or the fill-ups are given to us from this formula. By comparing this question to this formula, we will solve these. Here n is written, so in the first box we will fill the value of n, that is 20. In the second box it is n plus 1, so again I'll put 20 here. Then 2 into n, n is 20, so I'll put 20 here, plus 1 divided by 6. So in the denominator I'll write 6. Now you can solve this. 20 remains same. This 20 plus 1 is 21. This 2 into 20 is 40. 40 plus 1 is 41. Divided by 6 remains same. Now you can do the cancellations, simplifications. So here 3 2's the 6, 10 2's the 20, 3 7's the 21. So I'll multiply all these terms and I'll get the answer of the product of 10, 7 and 41 is 2870. Now question number 2 is again same, students. In these questions we are to compare our question with this formula and we will fill the blanks which are given in the questions. So for the second question, here this is square of 1 plus square of 2 plus square of 3 plus up to so on plus square of 50. So from this question we can see that the value of n is equal to 50. So I'll put the value of n in the numerator. So here I can write 50. This is also the value of n. This is also n. And denominator is always 6. So here 50 remains same. 50 plus 1 is 51. 2 multiplied by 50 is 100. 100 plus 1 is 101. And in the denominator here I'll put 6. Now do the simplifications. 3 to the 6, 25 2's the 50, 3 17's the 51. So the product of 25 multiplied by 17 multiplied by 101 is equal to 42925, which is the answer of the question. Question number 3 is again same, and now you can see the sequence: square of 1 plus square of 2 plus square of 3 plus square of 4 plus up to so on square of 100. Now you can see from here the value of n is equal to 100. So I'll put the value of n in the question. Yes, this is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1. So here I will put 100, 100, 100 divided by 6. So here I'll write 6. Now this is 100. This is 100 plus 1 is 101. 2 multiplied by 100 is 200 plus 1 is 201. Here I have 6. Now do the simplifications. 3 2s the 6. 50 2s the 100. 3 6 the 18. 2 carry 2 1 21. 3 7s the 21. Now 50 multiplied by 101 multiplied by 67 is equal to 338350 is the answer. Now question number 4 is, in question number 4 the question is same, only the way to write the sequence is in the reverse order. We can read the statement from this side, square of 1 plus square of 2 up to so on, plus square of 8 plus square of 9 plus square of 10 plus square of 11. It means here the value of n is 11. So n is equal to 11 and the way to fill the Phillips is same. Here I will put the value of n, which is 11, 11, 11 divided by 6. 11 remains same. 11 plus 1 is 12. 11 2s the 22. 22 plus 1 is 23. Here I will write 6. 6 2s the 12. Now 11 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 23 is equal to 500. 6 is the answer. Question number 5. A box has 10 square cards numbered 1 to 10. The side of each card is as many inches as the number written on it. These cards were pasted on a window without overlapping to block sunlight. What area will they cover? Now you can see from the question. The question is, there are 10 square cards. That is, 10 square cards are there on which the numbers are written. As if I have first card, number 1 is written on it. And second condition is the side of each card is as many inches as the number written on it. If the card is having number written on it is 1, then the side is also 1. If I have the 2 number written on the card, it means the side is also equal to 2. Next one is, these cards were pasted on a window without overlapping to block the sunlight. Now we have to find out the area covered by the square cards. Now you can see, if I have this first card, number 1 is written on it, so the sides is equal to 1. So if I want to calculate the area of this one only, it means we know that area of square is equal to side multiplied side. For the number 1, the area will be 1 multiply 1. For this, the area will be 2 multiplied by 2. And the card which is having number 3 written on it, it will have area 3 multiplied by 3. Or you can write it as equal to square of 2 equal to square of 3. In this way, the cards are from 1 to 10. If I want to find out the area covered by all the cards, then what I will do? I will find the area covered by each card and add them. So we can say that area will be equal to square of 1 plus square of 2 plus square of 3 up to so on. The cards are till 10. So plus square of 10. This is the required sequence. Now I want to find out the total area, and total area will be equals to n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6, where the value of n is 10. So 10 into 10 plus 1, 10 multiplied by 2 plus 1 divided by 6. This is equal to 10 multiplied by 11 multiplied by 10 2 is the 20. 20 plus 1 is 21 divided by 6. Now do the simplifications. 3 to the 6, 5 2 is the 10, 3 7 is the 21. Now 5 multiplied by 11 multiplied by 7 is equal to 385. So the area covered by all the cards is 385. Question number 6 is, a class has 40 students. For flood relief, each student contributed as many rupees as the square of his/her roll number. What is the collection? Now students, it is very clear from the question that if the student has roll number 1, he has to give square of 1. If the roll number is 2, then he has to pay square of 2. This is the collection done by the students for the flood relief. So we can say that the collection, total collection will be equal to total collection of flood is equal to, as we know that they have to contribute as the square of his roll number. So if a student has roll number 1, he has to contribute the square of his roll number, that is square of 1. The student with roll number 2 will contribute square of 2 plus square of 3 plus up to so on. As there are 40 students, so the last student with the roll number 40 will contribute square of 40. So again we will use the same formula to calculate the total collection, that is equal to n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. As you can see from the sequence, the value of n is equal to 40. So substitute the value 40 into 40 plus 1 into 2 multiplied by 40 plus 1 divided by 6. So here 40 multiplied by 41, 2 4s the 8, this is 80. 80 plus 1 is equal to 81 divided by 6. Do the simplifications. 3 2s the 6, 20 2s the 40, 27 3 is the 81. So 20 multiplied by 41 multiplied by 27 is equal to 22140. The answer is 22140. So students, this is all about chapter number 23, sum of squares of first in natural numbers. Complete this. Thank you. Have a nice day.